What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger for you, my friends. Welcome in, welcome in. We had a good old fashioned shootout. We had a good old fashioned shootout between the Indiana Fever and the Dallas Wings. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody, to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Again, of course, indubitably, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Lindy, welcome in. Ethan, welcome in, my friends. Guys, what a game. What a slate of games today, man. The Chicago Sky played hard, fought to the end, fell short on the others to the Lynx, and then on the other side, Caitlin Clark and the gang extend that winning streak in a shootout, man. Kelsey Mitchell was incredible. Caitlin Clark doing Caitlin Clark things. Another double-double. Yo, that backcourt, that is the most dynamic duo in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell are the most dominant duo in the WNBA. I'm saying it right now. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Initial takeaways from the game, guys. I told y'all it was going to be hard fought. 193. Some big shots made by Kelsey Mitchell down the stretch. Some big assists, some big plays made by Caitlin Clark down the stretch. And the Indiana Fever prove that they are not a fluke. This is a legitimate playoff contender. Give me your initial takeaways, guys. Holler at me in the chat. Welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Yes. Kelsey Mitchell with a game high 36? A 36 piece. Oh my goodness. Also had 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Caitlin Clark 28, 12, and 4. And we said Melissa Smith had to bring the energy tonight. And dang it, she did. Frederick, what's up? Hey, the Fever incoming. They are heating up. Ethan, thank you so much for the support. Guys, make sure to hit that live button, that like button. Booby, it was an old-fashioned shootout. Texas Western shootout. It definitely was a nail-biter, lady. Had to turn the sound off. Makes my blood pressure high. They made everybody sweat it out. Bro, and Enrique was incredible. Satu played incredible. The size definitely bothered Aaliyah Boston. But she made some big plays down the stretch, had a big and one. VVS, welcome in, everybody. Yes. The Fever win. The Dallas Wings, big loss for them. Every game so crucial as they try to make this playoff run. Big loss for them. But it actually helps the Chicago Sky, who fell short today as well. How about the rookies today, man? Caitlin, J.C. Sheldon, Kamilla Cardoso went off today. Angel Reese, big game. Frederick, thank you so much for the contribution. None of this is possible without you great people. Thank you. Yes. She hit 2 logo threes today. The turnovers almost cost them. And that is the thing. They just lucky that Dallas did not capitalize on the turnover. The Splash Sisters, I like that. They closed it out. Bro, Kelsey Mitchell and Enrique Agumbawale were absolutely trading shots. It was like a heavyweight fight. Mitch and CC are no doubt the best backcourt in the league. Frederick, I think we gotta say it. They are the best backcourt in the league. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome in, everybody. Man, what a game. A shootout of sorts. A shootout of sorts. I expected a high scoring game. I knew a healthy Dallas Wings team would look completely different than the last time these two played. Yeah, Bible Boy been AWOL. Hey, Sleepy Mocha, this is definitely one of the best rookie classes we've ever seen. I would agree with that. And they're not even at full strength. AT says Bible Boy is mourning right now. Josh, welcome in. Welcome in. Do you think Las Vegas Aces versus Fevers in the playoffs? I like the Fever to win that series. They are the deeper team. They're playing better basketball right now. If they did match up with the Las Vegas Aces, I like the Fever's chances. They are playing exceptional basketball right now. Caitlin Clark is playing like the best point guard on the planet. Kelsey Mitchell leading the league in scoring post All-Star break. Alyssa Smith has been locked in, what you want to see. Dantes came up with some big shots. Lexi Hole is playing with the confidence that a lot of people have been waiting to see. I mean, the sky is the limit for this Fever team. The sky is really the limit for this Fever team. They were incredible today. Kelsey Mitchell, they got to re-sign her. They got to re-sign her, guys. Yes. 6 losses straight. 6 straight losses for the Scott. And man, Kamilla Cardoso and Angel Reese did everything they possibly could, man. But without Kennedy Carter, you're missing Marina Mabry, traded her away. There's just not enough firepower on this Scott team. Not right now. But huge games for their rookies. It may just be too much pressure on the rookies right now. They need some veteran help. Yes, Alyssa Smith played a lot better. She brought the energy. She was the third. She had 14 points. She was the third scorer to get double digits for the Fever. Aaliyah mostly got to work on midi again. Her mid range was better last season. Yeah, she had the little pull up last season. Yes, Lynn Dunn, a WNBA Hall of Famer, needs to give Kelsey Mitchell her money. She needs to give Kelsey Mitchell her money. What a game. What a game. So there's 8 regular season games left for most teams. Yo, they were going shot for shot. Enrique was incredible in this game. She was incredible in this game. Satu played extremely well too. Yes, yes. What are initial takeaways? Initial takeaways. Dante 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. Came up big, that 3-point shooting. Yo, Angel always gives Nafisa Collier problems. Every time they play, I told y'all Angel was going to have a big game against the Lynx. She always plays well. Yes, CWE. Man, Kelsey Mitchell came to play today. 36 piece. Give Kelsey her money. Give Kelsey her money. Oh, it was an incredible game. Sahid, thank you so much for the contribution. Thank you. This is not possible without all you great people. Thank you for rocking with me. Who's messing with the Fever now? The Fever are the hottest team in the WNBA since play started back. The Fever are the hottest team in the WNBA since the season started back. They are playing incredible basketball. I love the comparison. One of the announcers said that they are reminding their NBA counterparts would be the Oklahoma City Thunder. Young, talented, second youngest team in the league. This team is definitely going to win a championship before it's all said and done. This team will absolutely win a championship. Yeah, Dantas is very efficient. She knows her role. She plays it well. Yeah, AR was balling today. She was hooping. She always gives the Minnesota Lynx problems. Angel Reese, every time they play the Lynx, she gives the Fisa Collier problems, and she gives that front court problems. And let's not forget Killer Kamilla putting in work today, too. 6-1 Duke since the Olympic break. They are hot. Yeah, Nancy Lieberman is really good. She's the goods. Yeah, Enrique was hitting everything, man. The shot was falling for her today. I mean, the 3-point shot, they kept going under those screens, and she burnt them every time. Yeah, the Scott are missing their closer. Kennedy Carter is the closer for that team, and they are missing her dearly. She's out with COVID right now, as most of y'all know. WNBA removing Swoops as an analyst and broadcast was huge. The WNBA openly and directly called into question Swoops' integrity and professionalism. Yeah, that's a bad look. You never want to be taken off of a call of a game you're supposed to be on. It's a bad look. It really is. It's a really bad look. James, welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, welcome in. I love the hustle, man. Lexi Hole and JC Sheldon were like X factors for both their teams today. I gotta show some love to both of them. Give me y'all's initial takeaways, though. What did y'all see today? So he says Kelsey Mitchell is better than Enrique. She has been post All-Star break. She's been the top scoring threat in the entire league. She has been going bananas. They would be crazy to let her walk. The Fever absolutely have to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, Fever closed this game out. Aaliyah Boston was big in the fourth. Kelsey Mitchell was big in the fourth. Teamy brought the energy as well, creating second chance opportunities with her rebounding. They got good contributions from the bench. Dizzy Vet, welcome in. Lieberman said Clark should be celebrated, not hated or tolerated for her contributions to the WNBA. She's been a major impact player since she stepped foot in the league, driving up views, driving up merchandise sales, bringing in all types of new fans, selling out games. And Lieberman also crowned her as the Rookie of the Year, and I think that is most people's feeling toward her. Yes, the threes were falling today. The Fever, man, I just trust them to close out games. Yeah, when they put her on the bench, when they put her on the bench, killed all her momentum, and yeah, it definitely wasn't the same after the flagrant. I feel like somebody gets a flagrant every time they play against the Fever, man. It's always physical. Oh, James, you met JC? Okay. Dope, dope. Yeah, she seems like a nice young lady. Combine Wheeler, Samuelson, and Wallace salaries and give them all those to Mitchell. Yeah, get rid of all of them. Give those to Mitchell and then bring in a free agent. Yes, Howard came up big with some big blocks. She's big, she's physical. She got some big buckets, too. Howard and McCown were. I mean, I think the size of Dallas really bothered Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin is still the biggest sports story of 2024. You might be right. Dallas did announce and complimented all players, not just one team. Yeah, I like when announcers aren't homers, man. That was just, if you're a fan of basketball, that was just a great game. Overall, that was just a great game. That was a really, really good game. A great game on both sides. High scoring, fast paced, a lot of shooting. If you like 3-pointers, you love this game. I expected it to be a shootout though. I mean, we're talking about two of the most high powered offensive teams in the league. Katie Lou is getting 100K a year for 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Yeah, the players for Fever with the biggest salaries be the biggest sellers. Yep, Howard was good. Howard was good. And how about the passing of Howard, man? She can pass the ball. And she got going scoring the rock too, man. Just a lot of size in Dallas. The buzzer beater from Timmy was also great. Yes, yes. I know I will get some heat, but with time, I think Grace Berger and Christy Wallace could be good if they're given a chance to work on their craft and shot to live. I definitely think Grace Berger is ready to play. Christy Wallace stinks, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Bill Hands On, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Brandon, what's up, bro? Listening, you know Angel is not stat padding. She left her in the game so she could break a record. Well, she broke the record today for most single season rebounds in a season. Double today. Huge game for Angel Reese today. It wasn't enough, man, but her and Kamilla played exceptional. And I think right now for the Sky, the biggest thing for them is development. Develop this young talent. Give y'all a look at the Sky right there and their box score. They did fall short to the Minnesota Lynx, who have been one of the biggest surprises, but they fall to the end. They have been in every contest. Killer Kamilla had 22 and 9. Angel Reese had 17, 3 assists, and 19 rebounds. Huge game. Huge game. Yo, Paris, welcome in. Troy, welcome in. Yeah, man. Katie Lou, man, she be looking lost on defense. She missing wide open threes. Like, yeah. She's just not bringing nothing to the table. Fever never panicked when down. They look very confident. Yeah, these teams, there were many lead changes. Almost 20 lead changes. They were going blow for blow, shot for shot. And the Fever made enough plays to take a win on the road. I can't believe I'm saying this. Sides did good, but she could have challenged more calls, though. Absolutely. But she didn't lose them the game, and that's saying something. Sides, man, since the break, she's grown with this team. She's absolutely grown. I've been one of the most critical people of Christy Sides, but she's definitely grown with this team since the break. She's become a much better coach. Hi, Brandon. I missed the early live. I can take this loss from the Sky today. Big game from Reese and Cardoso. Yes, big game from both the rookies. PG away from being elite. Fever Wings game was close. Dallas nearly pulled an upset. Yeah. Dallas at full strength looks completely different. But I do think for the Sky, seeing Kamilla and Angel play the way they have is promising. It gives you something to think about. The OKC comparison makes sense. They got KD, Russ, Hart, and Fever got Kelsey, Aaliyah, CC. Yeah, by great drafting. The Fever really, it feels like they're following the footsteps and the blueprint that the Las Vegas Aces laid out with those multiple number one draft picks. The Wings, I told y'all, they came in on a 3-game winning streak. It beat the Lynx. They had beat the Aces. This is a really good Dallas team when healthy. Hey, Paris, tell him put some respect on Kelsey Mitchell's name. Put some respect on her name and go ahead and toss that bag her way. The Fever absolutely have to resign her. The Fever have to resign her. And AB wasn't a huge factor, but she did come up with some big buckets in the fourth. Kamilla is absolutely the real deal. She's so skilled. She's so skilled, y'all. Kamilla is so skilled. The next thing will be polishing up that footwork a bit more and finding a routine go-to move in the post. But she's got the skill and the raw ability and the tools, the foundation to be a top 5 center in the league very soon. What happened to Aaliyah Boston's mid-range game, though? Yeah, and that's how it was earlier in the season. Prodigal Smith was the one playing the best basketball in the post for them. At the beginning of the season, through 15 games, Alyssa Smith was playing a lot better basketball than Aaliyah Boston, and now we're seeing that. Yes, Shanks, welcome in, definitely. Definitely. Caitlin is the quarterback. And Kelsey Mitchell is the receiver, man. I think Caitlin Clark is the best outlet passer I've seen since like Kevin Love, bro. Kelsey, yes. Kelsey Mitchell. Candy, welcome in, welcome in. Aaliyah was buried down there between those twin towers for Dallas, though, man. Man, they don't give up a lot of easy points in the paint like that. Kelsey the Queen. Yeah, I don't see a playoff run. I don't see Chicago making the playoffs. I don't see Chicago making the playoffs. At this point for Chicago now, it's about developing that young talent and making sure that Angel Reese and Kamilla come into the league next year, year two, better players than they are right now, and they're both good right now. I think this is the best backcourt in the WNBA. Yeah, things not getting any easier for the Sky, man. If I'm Chicago, I'm definitely tanking. And I'm looking to get the highest draft pick possible to add a really good point guard to this young core. Absolutely. If I'm the Sky, I'm tanking. But, I mean, Teaspoon is not that type of coach, and they're not that type of team. Depending on what Dallas does, I think Dallas is going to come take that 8th spot from the Sky. But they are absolutely right, Lindy. They are in playoff contention still. Gosh, what a game, though, man. What a game. Kelsey Mitchell has just been incredible. Her and Enrique really put on a show. Yeah, I agree. Marcus, I agree. She needs that face-up jumper, that midi, that elbow. I think Dallas takes that 8th seed, though. I think they're just a way better team than the Sky are. The Wings could take their pick and their playoff spot. Oof. Yep, I agree, Saheed. Sky need to be developed. They just need to develop the young talent they have and find really good pieces to build around and add to that core. Dunn and Sods must improve this team next season. They cannot let Kelsey Mitchell walk. They both gotta do their job. CC and Mitch need bench help. Absolutely agree. They need a backup point guard. They could use another big possibly and a wing, a 3-and-D wing. Atlanta, man, they've lost like 4 games since the break. But they are one of the best shooting teams in the league. They're exciting. They have really good guard play. And I like the tempo and the energy that they bring and how they spread teams out. They can play big or they can play small. But I don't know, man. I think Dallas is the team I would bet on to take that spot. But I will say the Sky have competed. They've been in every game since Carter's been out the last two. They've competed hard, and I think if they did have her, they could have won both these games. Yup, Mitchell almost hit that career high. Yes, one. Hey, she been a bucket too. She's been a bucket. Yeah, the chemistry is definitely on point now with Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. Yes, a road win anytime Guys, anytime you can get a win on the road in the WNBA, you're doing something good. You're doing something good anytime. Road wins are very hard to come by. And you're playing a very hot Dallas team that came into this contest on a 3-game win streak. Dallas was hot coming into this game. Yeah, that 2-man game was locked in before the break. We've seen Aaliyah Boston hit that mid-range jumper, but she was just getting formed. I think the length and the size of Dallas really took Aaliyah Boston out of this game. But she did come up with some clutch buckets. Fever are streak takers. Was it? Aren't they? Let me double check. Yeah, that offense has been incredible for the Fever. And it's been balanced for the most part. But you can tell, man, Caitlin Clark just makes things easier for everybody on the court. Dream up on the spark, speaking of 16-6. And the Aces smacked the Mercury 97-79. 4 straight wins. 4 straight wins right now for the Fever. They are hot. This ties their longest win streak from last season. If they don't re-sign Kelsey Sleepy, she goes into free agency. I mean, at this point, she's playing for a contract. It's either going to be with the Fever or it's going to be with somebody else. Yeah, Rike was lighting it up, and then Kelsey got going. Aaliyah needs to play with more motor. I would agree with that. More toughness, more urgency. If Aaliyah played with Angel's motor, she'll be a top 5 player. Easily. Easily. I mean, Angel Reese is always on 10. And Angel need to be watching the Fisa Collier just copy her game identically. See that 30-foot pass from CC to Mitchell behind the back to Smith for a basket. Yo, the chemistry is on 10 right now. The chemistry is on 10 right now. They are locked in. This group is playing great team basketball. Fever have the longest win streak in the whole WNBA. Note it right now. They can resign Mitchell, then let Wheeler go, and then sign a defensive forward. Yeah, they gotta let Wallace and Wheeler go, in my opinion. Kelsey Mitchell said in her post-game interview that she knows how it feels to be back in the bottom and she doesn't want to go back. She's not leaving. Why would you? Like you said, you've been the best player on a bad team for several years now. Things get good. You're still the number one option, getting all the shots you want, playing with the league's best passer on the most popular team. You'd be crazy. You would be crazy to leave that situation. So the Fever have the Minnesota Lynx next. Caitlin's childhood favorite team. Yeah, that 222K is gonna feel good to come off the books for the Fever. I know it. Yeah, there's no way they can let Kelsey Mitchell walk for nothing. There's no way. I mean, there's no way you can allow it, especially not the way she's playing now. She would be the number one free agent hands down next season if she is not re-signed. without a doubt. Sods definitely gave a bunch of games away early. I told y'all, they basically gave her the keys to a Ferrari and said, hey, don't crash it. And she was putting all types of dents in it in the first half of the season. But now the kinks have been worked out and she's just driving straight, cruising. Yeah, they got to make that move and pay Mitchell. Whatever it takes to keep her in Indiana, you need her to be there. Because this team is looking like a legit championship contender. You definitely like going to work when you got good coworkers and it's fun. I agree. I definitely agree. Kelsaw, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, yeah. The Sky have to keep Michaela. She's been the third best player on that team. Well, honestly, with Kennedy being out, she's definitely been like the second or third best player on that team. Bro, they had to take Cheryl Swoops off the broadcast, man, because they was scared of her bias. Yes, I agree, Nuke. The Lynx rematch will be a huge test. Huge, major test. The Lynx were riding a win streak of their own before a loss, and then they came in, and I expected them to bounce back after losing a game they shouldn't have, and they came in and took care of business. Yeah, Sparks getting beat on right now. Thank you guys for the score updates. Yes, yes, thank you for the score updates. Agreed. I think in a series, in a 5 game series, I'm taking the Fever over the Las Vegas Aces for sure, without a doubt. I'm definitely taking the Fever in a series against the Las Vegas Aces, without a doubt. Yep, gonna be a fun back to back. Dang, AT said, watch them lose to the Sparks. Don't get caught playing against down on the playing down to the level of the competition. Yeah, I think the Minnesota Lynx is the next game, though, right? And hey, this win makes the Fever above 500. Indiana Fever are above 500. Yes, the Fever are now above 500. Yeah, let me double check that. Let's see. Yes, so the next game is against the Sparks on September 4th. So the next game will be Wednesday against the LA Sparks. And this is a home game. It'll be a home game against the Sparks. The thing about the Sparks, though, and a team that's in last place is, man, they got nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. The Fever need 4 more wins to clinch a playoff spot. 4 more wins. Y'all see the top 5 teams in the league have already clinched the playoff spot. But the Fever, man, they're tough at home. They are tough at home. Saheed, you've been on with your predictions lately. Smart God. Man, y'all know the chat be booming. I get to as many of them as I can. But definitely don't be afraid to put it in there twice. We only lost one home game. The way Seattle Storm has been playing, the Fever might come after that 5th spot in the standings. I think there's a good chance they can. There's definitely a good chance that the Fever can come for that 5 spot. Because Seattle is sliding right now. They are sliding right now. And they lost again today. Seattle still, though, in my opinion, a dark horse to make the finals. Sparks going to lose on purpose. Tanking for Paige Beckers, the Becker sweepstakes. Fever only have one road game left on the schedule. They are tough in Indiana. The pieces I think that are missing for the Fever right now, they need a backup point guard. They're not going to let Grace Berger do it. They need to get a backup point guard from somewhere, either in the draft, because this is going to be a deep point guard class, so they need to either get one in the draft for free agency. They need a 3-and-D wing. Satu would be good. Dejanay Carrington would be good. Um, they need to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell for sure. That is going to be a major decision they have to make. But yeah, I think they're just a few pieces away. Jeez, the next 6 games are at home. Yeah, you literally anybody. If we've learned anything this year, guys, is anybody can be beaten on any given night this year. If we've learned anything, we know that for sure. Any team can be beaten on any given night. But the way that the Fever are closing out games has just been impressive. Hire you, smart guy, so you can read more messages for me. Hey, send me your resume. Let me see what you're working with. Yeah, Gabby Williams definitely has been trying to figure out her role within that team, man. She has not looked comfortable. She hasn't adjusted as quickly as I thought to the WNBA game either. She definitely has not been the Gabby Williams that we saw in France. Definitely agree. Hasn't shot the ball particularly well. Hasn't really carved out a role yet. Will she be starting for the playoffs? Yeah, y'all know the Fever is getting everybody's best shot. The Fever are going to get everybody's best shot. Fever building a dynasty about to be WNBA version of the Spurs slash Bulls. I'm telling you, they're gonna win 3 to 4 championships. The way it's setting up, they are young, they are hungry, and they are definitely gonna be good for a long time. So it's a possibility. I completely agree. I think the Fever are building a potential dynasty. Is Christy Sods going to be the long-term head coach? I don't know. But you're building the core, a young core, with Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and Caitlin Clark. You've got your franchise point guard, you've got a number one scorer, you've got one of the best bigs, you've got a good supporting cast with Nalissa Smith in there, Dantas. Like, they have pieces that are going to complement this group for a long time. They're a few pieces away, I think. Get a backup point guard, maybe another big that can really control the glass, keep Teamy healthy, add a 3-and-D wing, and sky's the limit for this group. I definitely think, though, I agree with that we could be in the midst of seeing a potential dynasty in the next couple of years. They can keep this group together, keep drafting, keep adding pieces to it. They've got hella cap room if they get rid of Wheeler as well as Wallace. Yeah, I could definitely see a Fever dynasty flourishing. You got glue players that really make game winning plays in the likes of like Lexi Hall. Like, you've got everything you need. You're building chemistry. You've got camaraderie. They're learning how to win. They're ahead of schedule. The Fever, man, the rest of the league needs to be put on notice. The Fever are definitely a scary bunch. And this isn't a team that you want to see early in the playoffs. Like, you better be able to score the basketball if you see the Fever. For sure. Yeah, I could definitely see a dynasty in the making, man. When you think about all the great dynasties, it started with great draft picks, no matter what sport you're considering. The Spurs drafted really well. The Celtics back in the day drafted really well. The Cowboys back in the day, the Steelers, they drafted really well. The Fever have hit home runs in consecutive drafts. And you have a potential generational talent. Every dynasty these days needs a generational talent. You may have that in Caitlin Clark, who is really just lining up to be the face of the league. But Dallas and Chicago losing definitely bodes well for Atlanta. And the Mystics, for that matter. Taylor, welcome in. With the Storm coaching staff and Nika Mhl, why is she not getting any playing time? Gabby Williams is a bust. They calling Gabby Williams a bust already. Man, she just hasn't looked comfortable. She has not found her role within this rotation. I agree with whoever said she's been very underwhelming. Far from the player that we saw in Paris. I mean, she was lighting Team USA up. She was giving Team USA everything they wanted when she had those France colors on. We have not nearly seen close to the same Gabby Williams as we saw overseas. I thought she was going to come in and be an immediate impact player for the Seattle Storm. Provide some shooting, provide size, more length. They have a lot of length, especially on the wing. Like, Forston's out there, Ezzy's out there, Guamake's out there. Like, they've got some major size. Gabby Williams is long. Like, yeah, she's been underwhelming. I thought she would be an immediate impact player. I thought that she potentially lifted them over the hump and put them in another stratosphere with like the upper echelon teams. But she's been a mediocre role player at best so far. Definitely been disappointing. And then with Nika Mhl, man, it's wicked out here. There's no way she couldn't contribute with that second unit. You're talking about a 3-point sniper, a natural playmaker, and a player that's going to guard and pressure opposing ball handlers, man. I hate the fact that Nika Mhl is one of these rookies. I was surprised she came out of the draft, came out for the draft initially. But I loved her skill set. She's the all-time leading assist leader in UConn history, which is saying a lot when you think about the point guards that have come through. But yeah, I mean, I just don't believe that their coach genuinely feels like Nika Mhl couldn't contribute to this group in the second unit off the bench, where they definitely could use a lot more firepower. She should be Scott Diggs' backup, man. She's skilled, and I think she may need a change of scenery. She would help out the Chicago Sky dramatically. Nika Mhl would be an instant impact player for the Chicago Sky. I mean, she would be really good with the Los Angeles Sparks too, man. Like she went through all that stuff with the visa and waiting to be cleared to play and face potential deportation. Finally got cleared, and she is just rotting on the bench, man. And you hate to see it. You hate to see it because she's a baller, and I think she could definitely contribute more than some of these other players in the Seattle Storm rotation. Free Nika Mhl, man. Yeah, Lexi is definitely coming alive, shooting the ball at a high clip. Love what I've been seeing from her. The confidence is on another level. She makes game-winning plays. She's blocking shots out there, lockdown, best perimeter defender on the team. Yeah, yeah, she's been really good. The Fever just play with a lot of energy, and you can tell that team is a team that is having fun. They are having fun with one another. Yeah, I agree. Nika could definitely help somebody else. She can flourish on another team. Yeah, Dantas definitely plays like a stretch four in 2K. She like a Kelly Olynyk out there, pick and pop every time. Pick and pop, just lighten them up with the pick and pop. Come on, you guys, they're going to fool you guys. When the Fever get to the playoffs, they will be out the first round and swept. And when that happens, I'm going to join your podcast. I don't see them getting swept in the first round. There's too much talent, too much firepower on this team, and they're playing with too much confidence. I don't see them getting swept in the first round. Yeah, that foul by Diamond the Shield, man. That was Bush League. That was a dirty play. That was definitely a dirty play. He should have been ejected. Yes, team definitely broke their heart with that last second bucket in the paint when CC missed. Me and Lindy gonna watch the game again. Hey, yes, yes. I mean, they made clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot. Genuinely. I mean, it was a offensive explosion. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark are totally different. They're just built different. Kelsey Mitchell has been playing on another planet since they came back. It's crazy how different this Fever team looks, man. It is absolutely wild how different this Fever team looks. Hey, Shanks, thank you so much for the score update. Atlanta on top of the Sparks, handling business 35-23. Thank you for the update. Yes. I'll tell you what, man, when the Mystics get 100%, and then next year you think about Atlanta, you think about Dallas, man, the league is going to be tough next year. Yeah, Zane, it's nuts what a little bit of practice and a break can do for a team. Completely transformed this group. 71% from three. She was hot today. She was letting it fly. This is definitely the best backcourt in the league. They are interchangeable. Both of them are creating. Kelsey Mitchell's creating more off the dribble now. As far as like for others getting assists. Caitlin shooting the ball like they're finding each other. The transition, long ball. Kelsey Mitchell ekes out. And hey, Caitlin just throws full court passes. Kelsey Mitchell Great body control, great speed, been knocking down shots, been finding shots through the flow of the offense. Great lefty rainbow shot. All her shots are beautiful, man. All of them look like they going in. The trust is there. The trust is definitely building. There's a big trust there where like Caitlyn, there was a time where she would give up the ball and not give it back, get it back. There's a trust there where Mitchell is locked in with Caitlyn. Caitlyn is locked in with Mitchell. They know where each other are on the court. It's like telepathic at this point. The chemistry is huge. And I know I was big. Like, I did not feel like they complemented each other well. I felt like Kelsey Mitchell was playing very selfish basketball. She has completely done a 180 with her mentality. She's playing team basketball. She's finding her shots frequently within the flow of the offense, so she's not shooting them out of games. And she's scoring at a way more effective rate, man. She's moving off ball a lot more, finding space to get open shots. I don't know if y'all noticed, like, there's been so much of less of ISO ball, and Kelsey Mitchell just being able to spot up, move around, or do a backdoor cut, come off a screen, off a curl, and she's just ready to catch and shoot. Like, Caitlyn's making her life a lot easier, man, and they've been a very dominant backcourt. They've been a fun backcourt, and they are just in tune right now. They are just in tune. It's like twins out there. Yeah, Tina Charles is getting that itch off. You even have to respect Dallas when they got healthy. They definitely started to make a push. Dallas has definitely started to make a push. I absolutely agree with that. And they're my dark horse to take the 8 seed. They've absolutely started to make a push. Yeah, I mean, this dynamic duo, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, have been the most dynamic duo in the league since the break. They have been playing incredible. They've been in tune, they've been locked in, and they've been carrying this team, man. The Fever have just had exceptional guard play. Yes, Kelsey Mitchell is bought in. She's bought into what this team is doing. She's bought into what this franchise is doing. She sees the plan. She sees the blueprint. She understands now the direction this team is going in. And it was either get in line or get rolled over. And she's definitely got in line. She's the closer. She's the number one option for this group. And she's leading the WNBA in scoring post All-Star break. Caitlin leading the league in assists. Best backcourt duo in the league. Best backcourt could be for years to come. The dynasty has to be built around these two and Aaliyah Boston. Whatever the Fever do moving forward, it needs to be to benefit these three players. Yes, yes. Hey man, great takes. Yep, the Fever are now over 500. For a team that started off what 2-8 to now above 500, man. Talk about a complete transformation. What a transformation. Yeah, early in the season, man, it seemed like Caitlyn was getting frozen out. They did not want to pass her the rock. She'd give it up and not touch it again for whole possessions. But now they look to get her the ball to create the offense and really get this thing flowing. Started off 1-8 and now over 500. Wow. It might be the best story in hoops. Yes, Mitchell getting all the shots she wants. CC creates open shots all day with all the defense attention teams put on her. And she's got the court vision to dissect you and straight slice and dice you if you bring that double team. If there's anybody open on the court, Caitlin Clark's going to find her. Hey, appreciate you, Lindy. What kind of pizza you got going? Whoever's going to carry you in the long run has to do that to make sure they're performing in the games like they do in practice. Right now, 600 in practice is nothing. If you can't score 25 in a game, and she does, yeah, she's one of the most explosive scorers in the league. She's been an explosive scorer since the time she's left college, came into college, left Ohio State, came into the league. She's a three-level scorer. She can get her shot off at any time. She's elite attacking the cup, even at a small guard. She's an elite finisher. She's quick with the basketball. She's got all the dribble moves to create space. Caitlin is absolutely in the MVP discussion. Caitlin is absolutely in the MVP discussion. I would agree. You got to put her in the MVP discussion. I mean, I think Asia Wilson's got it locked up. You have her playing on another planet, Brianna Stewart, Nafisa Collier. Then after that, man, it might be Caitlin. Like, she has just done an incredible job. She's upped her scoring, leading the league in assists. The biggest knock on Caitlin was the turnovers, and those have come down as well. She's playing good defense. Yeah, we definitely starting to hear Mitchell mentioned on YouTube. Yo, Kelsey Mitchell is definitely getting her flowers. There were a lot of critics, myself included, that were really hard on her at the beginning of the season and wanted to see her up out of here. But Kelsey Mitchell has earned her spot. She's earned her flowers. She's earned her respect. And she's earned that dang contract. They gotta pay her. Then you got the pepperoni, banana peppers, and mushrooms. And the other one is mushrooms and banana pepper. Husband is a vegetarian. Okay, respect, respect, clean eating. Asia Collier, Stewart, CC. Yeah, that would be my top four. That would be my top four right now. That would probably be my top four for MVP favorites. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell has to be mentioned right now with some of the best perimeter threats in the league. She is completely bought in. She's letting Caitlin make plays, make life easier for her, finding her in space. She's getting so many more open looks instead of just going ISO ball late in the shot clock. Yeah, Mitchell's definitely explosive. First step is devastating. She's so quick. Like, she's got one of the quickest releases in the league. She only needs about that much space to get a shot on. Brandon says, call them the Splash Sisters. I was hard on Mitchell to start because she did not like passing the ball, especially to CC, but she came around and bought in. Yeah, she's playing way less selfish. She was playing selfish basketball. She was a chucker at the beginning of the year. But now she's bought in. She's playing team basketball, and it looks so much smoother because she's not forcing it and she's finding those shots within the floor. That's why it's like, dang, she got 25 tonight, and it seems quiet because she's not up there just jacking 30 shots, ruining the flow and the momentum of the offense. Carlos, welcome in. Fever is cooking. They can win it all if they play like this. And they looking like a championship contender. Yeah, she catches it, she shoots it. And she's getting clean looks now. They're falling on the reg. 71% from three? That's not by accident. That is definitely not by accident. But I was definitely impressed with how Kamilla as well as Angel played today as well. Great games today all the way around. Yep, gotta take down them aces. And they are the champs today. Ain't the champs no more, people. The aces are the champs till they ain't the champs no more. Yeah, I would like to see a little bit more aggressiveness, a little bit more of a mean streak from Aaliyah Boston, man. She be playing too cordial, too ladylike sometimes. Like she had like a ball or a cotillion or something. Like you need to get out there and rip some souls out. Barbecue chicken, that's hilarious. Yes, give me y'all's takeaways from the games today. Biggest storylines, biggest surprises. Anybody get surprised by anything today? Question, Brandon. Do y'all think we would have seen this same depending deadly shooter and explosive closer if she didn't take all those shots early in the season? I think she's definitely found her role. I think there was like a power struggle initially between Caitlin and Mitchell because Mitchell has been a ball dominant guard in the past, but she realized like she does not have to always dribble herself open. Like just move around and Clark will find you. I think that's what changed. Just like that trust is built now, and they've established that chemistry with one another. I really think that's what we're seeing. Yes, yes. Let me know how y'all feel it in the chat. Biggest takeaways. Yeah, she be playing soft, Fred. Fred, she be playing soft, bro. And I get like that front line from Dallas is big. They're intimidating, but come on now. Sheesh. Trade Aaliyah Boston for Kamilla. I think she's a way better player than Kamilla right now. But Camilla's upside is insane. And I mean, you see the footwork, you see the length, you see the mobility. And then Angel played incredible today too. Talk about motor, intensity, tenacity, just a will that will not break. Yeah, AB been kind of quiet the last few games. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Would y'all take Kamilla over AB? I mean, AB is more advanced offensively right now. She's the better passer. I would say she's the better rebounder too. Camilla, better defender, very mobile, more upside, bigger, more size, can play more physical. Yeah, AB gotta play angry, man. I like my bigs to be ferocious. Gotta play hard. Gotta be not afraid to put somebody on their backside for driving to your cup, for driving to your rim. I will say, like, Kelso, she definitely doesn't duck any contact. 6-1 since the Olympic break. Now, and I would say, I don't think she played bad today. She hasn't played as good as she's been playing, though. She hasn't looked like a member of this big three, but she definitely didn't play bad, and she's been holding her own in the paint, especially defensively. And she's impacted a lot of plays. Like, she makes plays that aren't going to show up in the box score. We just got so accustomed to seeing them double doubles. But guys, I just wanted to hop on and do a recap, of course, I will have a lot more content coming for you guys. I may put some more videos up later tonight, but definitely we'll be back live tomorrow. Let me know some more topics y'all want to hear about and what we should be looking for. Ooh, not several travels. Oof. Yeah, Leah Boston is a really, really effective post passer. Absolutely, out of the post. She has great court vision. I mean, she made multiple cross court passes today to find shoes. She's super skilled. I mean, she's better than Kamilla right now. I think Kamilla has more upside, but Boston's better. But I do agree, Kamilla looks totally different with a point guard like Raven Johnson, who got her the ball at South Carolina where she was dominant. She does not have that in Chicago. Agreed. Yeah, Katie Lou has not been great. Hey, straight balling, you know me. We not even rocking like that. Hey, I appreciate you. That I do see that too, man. Now we here to talk about the game. We here to talk about players, impacts, all that good stuff, man. We will be talking more W tomorrow, so I'll come up with some more topics for the Lava Brandon Blakey podcast. Man, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I can do okay. Fever possible free agency trades and or pickups. Maybe are we witnessing the beginning of a dynasty for the Indiana Fever? Y'all let me know. Feel free to comment on this video once it posts. Make sure if you haven't already, guys, like, comment, share, spread the word. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I feel like I got the best chat in all of YouTube thanks to y'all. So thank y'all so much. Maybe we'll do that comparison. Who would you rather have? Kamilla Cardoso or Leah Boston? Maybe we'll do that stream tomorrow. Y'all holler at me in the comments and let me know how y'all feel. That is a wrap for us. Thank y'all so much for the support. None of this is possible without you great people. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I will see y'all tomorrow. And stay tuned. I may have some more videos coming later tonight, just pre-recorded. Cheers to you, Shanks. Until next time. Again, I'm Lava Brandon Blake. This is the Lava Brandon Blakely podcast. I am Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, share, all that good stuff, and follow me at Brandon Lee TV on social media. Straight ballin'. I love all y'all as well. Much love to everybody. Frederick Shanks, everybody. Until next time, hey, we out.